Going live. Right, okay. Let's see if this even works. Oh, don't want the sound to play. Now it says that I can only view this in 720p. What's going on there? Should be. Video output. Right, I'm gonna have to restart OBS. 2 seconds. Okay. Maybe I'm still live? Not sure. Let me refresh this. Why is it only playing it in 720p? That's so annoying. Why are you not working how I want you to? Settings. Ah, right, okay, we do have 1080p now. Right, okay, cool. Sweet. It's just being annoying. That was loud. Right, there we go, there's fuck all else I can do. Just need to get going with it. Yo! How we doing, Pete? Dude, these are gonna take me so long. It's actually insane. But the setup seems to be working. Hopefully you can hear me. I can't test the audio. I will absolutely do a backflip when I finish getting these ready to ship. What are these? Got the mug already. These are the coins which were for everybody who killed Fafnir in the alpha. Everyone who got to the top 1,000 people. In fact, it was everyone. In fact, sounds good. Nice. Yeah, because we got extras. Because I think in total 1,053 people or something completed the alpha. We kind of felt bad because we'd said the top 1,000, but in fairness, it wasn't too difficult for us to get 50 more, just so that everyone was included. Not you then. Ah, that's a shame. These are fiddly though. I had to put gloves on because I was getting fingerprints all over them because they're quite shiny. I'm sure people don't want my fingerprints all over them. Or, well, maybe they do. We could charge extra. Yeah, so basically anyone who competed in the alpha got to the top. Thank you. I'll show you one of the coins. Hang on. They're very, very cool. I don't know how we get the. You can share it in any Discord, Pete. I was just a bit concerned about like it not working properly. It's a pretty scuffed setup. I mean, you've seen it, but I tried my best to make it viable. I just kind of got to a point where it's like I need to get on and get some of these done. So it's like, okay, well, I'll go live, test it. As long as people can hear me. But the main thing is folding these. No, you can share it anywhere, I don't mind. You think it's good enough? Okay, are you going to come help, Pete? You're supposed to be on your week off. So... But we've got 1,200 of these or so to do, so it's going to take a while. But I really want them to get done because me, Simon and Sham are going to Barcelona at the weekend because we're speaking at Unite next week, so I'd love to get most of these done this week. If not, I think I'm going to have to draft in some help. so that we can get them shipped out to you guys. Unfortunately, there was a delay getting them sorted, so just didn't get them as quickly as we wanted to, I guess. But I guess that's the price of having bespoke products built. So all I'm doing right now is boxing them all up. Apologies for the taping. And then we're gonna get them all shipped out. See how many I can get done in a couple of hours or so. It's actually very cold in here though. So lazy today, still in bed. Dude, I'm so jealous. It's raining, it's cold. It is nothing nice about today. I'm certain I will get faster at this, but they're like cut to be perfect size, and I feel like that just causes issues with the cardboard. We can do it! There we go. What happened to 24-hour stream? Well, the 24-hour stream is still viable if we need to get it done. However, I also have kids to look after, so I can't expect... And they're at school right now, so it's like, well... I also wanted to test this, right? Because I wasn't even sure that this setup was even going to work. Like, if you guys saw this setup, it's so janky. I've got one camera coming from my Mac screen, another camera coming from an iPhone, which I've got suspended from the roof, which is like giving you this view here. I think I should get some sort of award for this like janky ass stream setup that I've managed to create. I've got a mic hanging here. Problem is having the space to actually do it, so the only place I could really do it is in the gym. Yeah, dude, honestly, I'll send you a photo. It's quite funny what I've got. I would turn a camera to show you, but like, I mean, it'll just probably all fall apart. Need to recycle all these little bits of cardboard. Trying to be as eco-friendly as possible with all this packaging as well. So we've got paper tape, everything. We did our best. We're trying to be a little bit less like Amazon, sending you a massive box for a coin to be in it. You should get a fatness reward. Well, I did complete the tower. But the fun is that I get to do this for you guys, right? Can't say you don't get commitment from us, guys. really cold in here. I'm going to have to go get a jumper. Huh. Honestly, these coins are so cool though. Yeah, it's a fair point, Pete. I need to keep like a tally on the stream of like how many I've done. Just like see the descent into misery. And yeah, I actually need more space to fold these boxes. Hey YST, how we doing, man? YST, you're not busy this week, are you? Come over and give me a hand. It's definitely going to take a bit of time. Could you hold the coin up to the camera so we can see? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Let me finish this one, and I will. I'll show you what they look like. I will get better at these as well, which will probably speed up the process. You got somebody who spends their life building websites and playing computer games, being production here. Okay. Right, coin. Which camera are we looking at? This one here is probably the best one to give you a view of it. So, problem is, let me see if I can open a preview so that I can actually see what you guys are seeing. Right, okay, so that's the front of it with the Godforge logo, and then the back of it, you've got the actual Godforge. I don't know if you can see with the light, but that's basically inlaid with enamel. Again, janky ass setup, so I can't actually see if you guys are commenting. Yeah, they're very cool. Very, very cool. And they will be with you guys as quickly as I possibly can get them to you. As I said, so Simon, Sham and I are going to be speaking at Unite in Barcelona next week. So the plan is to hopefully get them shipped before I go, but we're just going to be getting as many of them done this week as possible. I will be drafting in some help because there is no world where I'm going to be able to do this on my own. But we did, me and Pete, or Ragewood, were talking about it last week actually, and it said it would be fun to do like a 24-hour stream and just kind of blast them out. He actually volunteered to come and sleep on the floor in my gym. What we need is an actual production line. These boxes are a massive pain, but nowhere near as bad as these. These little Can you change your address? So if you go into the link, the address is if you submit the link that you got in the email, it'll update the address that we've got for you. We haven't processed the shipping addresses yet because there's a few people still missing off the list. But if you just go in via the link that you got on the email and fill in your address again, it will put the most up-to-date one. Whatever the most recent one you put in will be the one that we've got for your shipping details. I get to watch you make a coin. Dude, I wish. I'm not talented enough to make a coin. We've been waiting for these. They were supposed to be delivered to me a couple of weeks ago, but I was waiting for additional packaging. If you guys got any questions about the game, the company, anything like that, you want to know any personal details about Simon and Sham, since they're not here, anything about the journey creating Fateless, HH Gaming, anything like that that you want to know, I'm going to be here for quite a few hours, so if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. I'd love to tell you more about the actual game, but I'll be honest, you probably know more about it than I do. How we doing, Susie? Right, so I'm going to move this stack of coins ready to go. We can put them over here. Just keep them out the way for now. Try and make a bit more space. Fun little so Susie, it's funny because we were talking about it and I said like it's going to be so boring stood in here just doing it on my own. I was like, you know what, some people can share the misery with me. And Pete, or I know him as Pete, but it's Ragewood, was over here on Thursday last week. We went out for lunch. And we were talking about the idea of doing like a live stream, doing like a 24-hour stream where I could get a sleeping bag and just basically not leave this room until they're done. But I figured I'd at least test the setup, see if it's possible to even stream from here. So we're in my my garage gym. And I've got like a workbench set up here. Mr. Sneaky, hop on the train, come and help. I appreciate it, man. I think we'd honestly probably be okay. I'm going to draft in like a little production line of my kids folding boxes. It's very cool though. Like honestly, like it's difficult to get annoyed about it when I'm involved in sending such like cool gifts to people, and it's like a really nice way for it that we've been able to like thank the community and stuff. You're right, Jack. Which one? Oh, this one does not want to go in. Oh, there we go. It's a knack to it. I don't know if it counts as labour if my kids are doing it, right? Must be gold. Nah, it's purple for Fateless, right? It's got a purple one, he's got a red one. I am actually still planning. I have a friend who has a Lamborghini who we're going to do a photo shoot with Simon at some point. We just haven't really. We've been so busy with obviously Fateless in the game, but we have been talking about doing a photo shoot, just with him with the Lambo, just for the sake of it. Pens, pins, yes please, yeah. We've got pens. Honestly, it's been a running joke for so long And like one of our friends has got a Lambo, and he was just like, yeah, if you want to use it and do a photo shoot with it, it's just like, yeah, that'd be great. If anyone wants to stock up on baggies for certain reasons, I'm gonna have plenty after this. Honestly, they do go back in quite well. But that being said, I mean, the sleeves are nice. But, I mean, I personally, since we had the samples made of these coins, I've had one just kind of sat in my wallet or my camera bag. I just kind of have it as like a fidget toy. It's nice to sit and play with it. They're quite weighty. You gotta drive around the country in the Lambo. Well, I'll show you guys again. There's some more people here, so let me open this so that I can actually see the preview. So that's one side of it. See if we can get it in focus. My face. Hold it still. And then the other side of it with the enamel inlay. It looks very dark, but like when it catches the light, it kind of glistens. It's cool. But they got a good amount of weight to them. And now I can't get my chat back up. There we go. Yeah, they got a decent weight to them, so they're quite fun to just kind of sit and play with. I like the whole like exclusivity part of it as well. Like these are kind of one of a kind things. Yeah, I wouldn't be putting them in the coin things at the pier. It's like a poker chip, I guess. Yeah, and then we got like this nice little packaging. There's a letter from me, Simon, and Sham in there as well to anyone who took part. Just thanking you guys for your participation and helping us with the alpha, getting us one step closer to launching the game. Do you know, it really doesn't help that I'm so freaking cold. Hey Simon, how we doing? We were actually just discussing your Lambo. Well, one of them. Haven't seen the art book teasers. Oh, Susie, the art book's going to be amazing. Aaron and Mike have taken over kind of organising it, but it looks so good. I have gloves. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm wearing gloves. These are quite shiny. Also, like, I'm sure people don't want my fingerprints all over their coins. Right? So yes, I'm wearing gloves. Will we be able to purchase the art book? That's the only way that you'll be able to get the art book. Yes. So it's... I don't know how much we've said about it, but I mean, I can talk about it. It's fine. So the plan is to have pre-orders for the art book up for Christmas, hopefully. It depends, but we're gonna hopefully be having it coming out effectively with like the Founders Pack of the game, and it's incredible. Honestly, there's so much. Can I request fingerprints? Yeah. Yeah, so the idea is, I mean, over the past 2 years, we've had so much incredible concept art, things like that, so we're putting together, I'm not very good at watching people work, it's fair, I'm not very good at doing work. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, ignore me. Going mad. yeah, so we've had so much incredible art produced for the game, and a lot of it may not even get into the game and stuff like that, but the character concepts, stuff like that, we really wanted to show it off. And one things that, you know, Simon, Sham and I said from the start was having an art book that kind of shows the level of quality and thought that's gone into the creation of a lot of the characters in our game would be amazing. So, dude, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sorry for whoever's coin this is, because the tape job that I did on that is awful. It'll do. Fortunately, you're only going to rip that box off anyway, so... See, I got like this little technique going down with this tape. Doesn't seem to be working as well to get the plastic off of these. Still wearing gloves from Halloween, yeah. I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but there's a time and a place. Also, I'm going to be in Barcelona with Simon next week anyway, so... Feel free to send this package on to you. I will. I mean, I say I will because they're all going to be dodgily packaged. It's part of the novelty and the fun. As far as I'm concerned, as long as this part, the presentation box, and this part looks good, the outside packaging is just to protect it. It's just to protect it so that we get it to you guys. And these are actually horrendous to get in. Whoever did the cutting, there we go. Yeah. It's for the stand-up meetings, Yuho. Get the rubber gloves out. It's what Sham likes to call the founder's sink. Sham's actually in Korea at the moment. He sent me some photos of the meal that they went out for, because they're at an event called G-Star. Him and Corey are over there, and yeah, they were eating like slabs of honeycomb. It looked incredible. Can we request yellow marigolds? Yeah. Look, I went all out here. These are literally examination gloves. Work trip. Oh, dude. I mean, Korea, it would be incredible. And Simon and I were thinking about going, but obviously Simon just got back from Unwrap. And we're going to Barcelona next week, so we're flying out to Barcelona. Sham's actually going straight from Korea to Barcelona. Just for me, with the kids, it's too much traveling. Yeah, they were just handy. Keep them next to the baby oil, you know? It's gonna be a long day. Same place I keep him, nice. Did he buy it? Fuck's sake. Did he or didn't he? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I've actually got the yeah, only a couple of thousand more. I've got the soundtrack for the game going. I don't actually know if it's being picked up through the mic. Apparently Mac doesn't let you do desktop audio without a plugin. So for the next attempt at doing this, I will try and improve. Alright, I swear this one just will not fit. I feel like that's even the wrong size. Yeah, music's good. Cool. Hey Charlemagne, how we doing? I owe you a reply. I apologise. I've been very busy. I've not forgotten about what we talked about on Discord. I shall come back to you. Let's see if it fits that way. Oh! Okay, I'm stupid. I think these are not square. Well, this one isn't anyway. Because that went in much easier. Yeah, better late than not at all, right? That's what we're saying with the coins. They will be worth it when you get them, guys. I know Rachel, Susie and Chloe have been saying to me constantly, have we got an update for the guides when the coins are coming? It's like, I'm trying. The problem is, we were waiting for some of the packaging. It wasn't actually the coins that was the issue. It was the packaging. But we have them all, so, and hopefully I will get faster doing this. But just so that you know, they were constantly asking me for it, because we know you guys want them. I think that's the neatest one I've done so far. I'm getting better at these. Nice. Let's go. I'm going to need a lot of coffee. Sorry, we've got Monster. Oh, it's fine. The conversation is just basically going to shift now. It's not going to be when's coins. It's going to be when's the game coming out? When's the game coming out? So I know you guys have said Q1 or early 2026, but we want an exact date. An exact date. And we will give you one when we've got one. Until then, Susie loves it when you tag her asking. Yeah, nobody asked how's the coin. Joya, we don't mind being bugged. At all. We just don't want to commit until we're ready. Yeah, how are the coins? How are they feeling? Everybody asks about the coins, nobody asks about Dan, who's packaging the coins. Come on. I guess if the game doesn't work out, I could go work for Amazon packaging things. So no, I think I'm way more efficient than they are, because Amazon, you get a box like this big for a little coin. I get an extra coffee for that, awesome. Oh god, it is really cold in here. Oh. There is a heater on, but it's just not warming up. Yeah. Let me know when what I should... I would love to be like, yeah, this is going to be this person's coin. Like, put your username on it. Obviously, GDPR and stuff like that, I can't do any kind of the postage stuff. I'm not going to be giving people's addresses and stuff like that out on stream, but it would be very cool to like sort of label all these with your username. Find the timestamp, the time of day when Dan packaged your actual coin. That being said, oh shit, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say, that being said, I'm getting so much better at this. Whoever gets the neat ones are gonna know that they were later on in the day, whereas I just cocked that one up, so. Unbound Sage, coming at you. Yeah, exactly. I'm tucking them away, ready to ship. I mean, Susie, it'd be nice if there was like a reason to actually use it, but maybe wear an extra Godforge shirt. Yeah, I'm not wearing merch. I should. It should be. You already work at Amazon, nobody follows. I could tell that. I order from Amazon a lot, and I always get like a massive box with like the tiniest little thing in it. Just because there's obviously some people in here who haven't been in here so far. Let me share with you again. So this is one side of the coin. Let it focus. And then this is the other side, and this is the enamel side. So it's very difficult to angle it, but it's inlaid with enamel, so super shiny. And yeah, they've got a decent, I can't tell where the camera is either, sorry. Decent weight to it. So it's about the size of a large poker chip, I guess. They're fun. Honestly, they look class. I really, really like them. As I said, so I know Sham has as well, but like I just kind of keep one that I've got, which I had very early on as a sample. I just play around with it. Like, the packaging's nice, and it's nice that you can keep it in this if you want to. But it's also nice to just kind of play around with it, like a little lucky charm. They're kind of like the John Wick coins. Can't wait to eat it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, they're just chocolate filled. I'm sure somebody's going to end up with one with... I will have forgotten to put the coin in or something like that. If that does happen, please let me know. If you see me start packaging one up without putting a coin in it. how to get it, you cannot. Unfortunately, these, if you didn't take part in the alpha, these particular coins were only for people who completed floor 151 of the alpha. However, we will be having some different ones made up, which will be done. How you'd be able to get those will be sort of revealed later on, I guess. Coming back to the art book real quick, do you need the size of the art book? Yeah, so it's going to be an A4 art book, but it's landscape rather than portrait. Hardback, yes, and it's going to be about 100, maybe 120 pages or so. It's very, very cool. It's something we've been working on really since day one, because we've been collecting all the art and we just wanted a really nice way to share it. And having this like actual hardcover art book. In fact, do you know what? Take a break from this a second. I've got some spoilers. Hang on. So, as we know, we want spoilers. Okay, so art book. This is. So I'll tell you what, Simon and Sham haven't even seen this yet. So this is the sample for the art book. So this is how thick it will be. You can see. So this is. It's broken down into sections. We'll reveal more of that later. But this is effectively like the thickness of the actual content. So obviously there would be a folder that goes over the top of it, like a actual hardback cover, and then there's this. Now this is like inlaid. I'm not going to show you what's in it, but yeah. So this one is cool. There you go. Yeah. Dan's leaking now too. Yeah, that got dropped off at the same time as the coins did. So, mystery box, yeah. Only I meant to do spoilers. I'm not sure if it's really a spoiler, if it's just some paper, right? That comes with the coins. No, it doesn't come with the coins. No, that's for a different project that we're working on. Another very cool thing that I got shown, I got given this. So this is a cast piece of metal, but the cool thing is this is a Bentley engine, and it's forged from a Bentley engine. So it was melted down Bentley engine. It was to do with the sample that we were looking at. It's a code for a legendary hero of our choosing, yeah. I wish. I'd be getting that as well. I'm sure these are square. I think they're just cut slightly off. Trying to make them as polished as possible. Yeah, exactly that, Mr. Sneaky. So it was part of a promotional thing that apparently Bentley did. So that was one which didn't quite come out properly, so they scrapped it. But it was yeah, it's actually made out of a melted down Bentley engine. But the guy who works with us that does all of these, like helped us make the coins and all sorts, he works with very, very cool stuff. Did a load of stuff for Square Enix as well. We'll call that a friction fit in there. What do we need to do? Get some of those OG ones. Do you mean the purple ones? So they were actually made by a member of the community. I can message him to see if his store's still online. I'm not sure. Like the very early on ones, if that's what you're talking about. The purple like esports jerseys. I actually need one myself because, I mean, I've lost quite a lot of weight since back then. I think the one that I had is like extra large and that will definitely not fit me now. It was, yeah, he did. So he made lots of stuff for esports teams. Simon actually had some very cool ones made up for his pool team, Godforge ones. I don't know if it's possible we can get some of those. Oh, really, Susie? It's possible. He was a very small, like, reseller, I guess. But he designed them for us and made them. I would love to get some more of that sort of thing done, especially in the summer, but also around the time of the Vegas trip. So we'll have a look. There's other people out there we can get that sort of thing created. So if people do like those, I know they were quite expensive is the only thing, and I mean it wasn't really something that we would have ever sold as like merch. So we did have them available to buy on his store, but it was never something that we would like do as a thing to make money from. CG program merch 40 tier is something that would be so legit. Yeah, I mean it's a cool idea as well. The problem is all of this stuff it takes time and money to organise, and I mean once we've got the game out there and we've got more resources to kind of dedicate to those sorts of things, absolutely. But the only reason that we kind of had them in the first place was because somebody in the community reached out and said, hey, my company does this. Do you want me to make them for you guys? To which we are always open to. Obviously, we paid for them. We don't ever expect handouts or anything like that. But it was nice, especially for that first TwitchCon, where we kind of met up as a team, to everyone kind of had that together. It was actually the first time we met Gary as well, so being able to present that to Gary as, I mean, really the lead investor for both the raises that we've done. Time and money, yeah, no problem, right? Yeah. Especially in this industry, everything's so expensive. Thus, why you've got me packaging and sending out these coins, you know? Wow, it was a while back now, actually. As I said, I would love one myself, because the one that I have, I actually framed it and put it on my wall in my living room at home because it just does not fit me anymore. It's way too big. It looks great on the wall though. I don't know, is it a good website, Ragewood? I heard the boss is an asshole. Thought you were packing. That's exactly why. Yeah. And you guys deserve nothing but the highest quality Dan packaging. Yeah, fair. So, let's move this stack over here. I need to keep a tally of like how many I've done so far, because I promise you it's not that many. Oh, this is going to be very, very long. Oh, fun fact, if anyone hasn't seen, Serena, who did the who did the song for our cinematic, is releasing her first single tomorrow. So if you haven't checked her out, subscribe to her YouTube channel because she's releasing her first solo single, which can be awesome. So there's so much time for Serena. She's awesome. What's the final count on the coins? 1,053 coins. Yeah. It's gonna be a long day. That's why I thought it would be fun to live stream this, so you can watch me suffer. It's very true. It's very. But I'll be fair, Killworm. We originally said that it would be 1,000 people. So we had 1,000 of the coins created, but then 1,053 killed the boss. And you know, Simon Sham and I sort of said, well, it's only 50 people who are going to miss out versus 1,000 people that were going to get it. And yeah, it just didn't sit with us well, that 1,000 people who kind of pushed and made the effort were going to get them, then just like the 50 who just missed out. And it was so close, because I think the final 100 was on the last day. And yeah, we just felt like the whole point was it was a community event. For the sake of us getting 53 more of them made, yeah, we rather have more created so that everybody who completed the final stage of the alpha got one. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously there was no cost of getting involved in the alpha or anything like that. All the events, everything, all the prizes were just basically our way of saying thank you for you guys, not just for the support in the alpha, but the support of getting to this stage of where we're at. So we just kind of wanted to do that, and yeah, making that decision to get the extra 53. If it was 500 extra, we probably wouldn't have done it, let's face it. Yeah, Sneaky. It was so cool. It was such a fun community event, and I can't wait to actually like have more of these events and things like that in the future. You know, we've always said from day one, the whole point of doing this is the community. So building cool stuff with you guys, you know, even doing stupid shit like this, like, you know, I could easily have sat here with a podcast on, watch YouTube videos or anything like that, but it's like, well, if I'm gonna suffer, you guys might as well suffer with me, right? One team, one dream. And I am running out of these. Gonna have to sit and fold some of these soon. Can't wait to pack more codes. Well, I think on launch, what I will probably do in hindsight is have the company that produces all this stuff do it all in one go. But hindsight's a hell of a thing, right? Because when we get to launch, I'd love to say that I have... Oh, awesome, Mr. Sneaky. Yeah, I'd love to say that I'm going to have the time to do this, but my job really comes into play when the game goes live, right? Obviously, I'm involved in decision making and things like that for the company, but it's difficult to market when you haven't got a game to market yet. One horse-sized duck, definitely. Take it down with pancakes. It depends on the weapon of choice, that's fair. I don't know, like, horses are nasty, right? Just bare hands. Oh, Joya, that's very nice, thank you. But we are incredibly lucky to be where we are. And to get to do this, you know. I don't have a Monday 9 to 5. Today I'm packaging coins for you guys. Tomorrow I'll be having meetings about the direction of the game. Next week I'm going to be in Barcelona with Simon and Sham, where we're doing a tour. Is this even got one of these colours on it? The heck? I've got to travel around the world. I don't know why this has not got the... I'm going to put these to one side because... Quality control. Yeah, I'm very, very fortunate that of what we've been able to do because of not just Fateless, but HH Gaming and things like that, so quite frankly, this doesn't feel like a chore. I'm saying that now, it probably will in a few hours' time. This one's got... I might need like a little file. And if anyone likes my janky setup here, like, I'm actually quite impressed with how it's looking, because I've got an iPhone suspended from the roof, which is filming this angle here, and then this is just from the screen on my Mac. Everyone remember that quote, it doesn't feel like a chore. Yep. I'd still go for the one duck, I think, versus 10 10 duck-size horses. Oh, it feels repetitive after about 4. I'm about to say 2. I'll hang on. See if I can. Right. Where do you want me to post it? Let's put it in. I just put it in the Discord general chat. 2 seconds. Where are we? Fateless. There must be somewhere where I can post this. Where it's not going to be completely random. Susie, help me out here. I tell you what, I'm going to send it to Susie. She can show you guys somehow. I don't know where to post it. I don't want to post it randomly and then it'd just be out of place. Susie. There you go. I don't even know if she's still in here. Susie, if you are here, can you please post that somewhere in Discord for people to see my janky ass setup? Yeah, it's more that I just don't want to upset them by me randomly posting pictures places. Is she even here? I don't know if she's here. She definitely was. You can tag her so she is here. I mean, I could also just show you guys, in fairness, on the camera. But it'd be difficult to see. OBS. There you go. High quality streaming setup. That is a floating iPhone. These are horrendous. It looks great, looks like yours. Nice. Well, as I said, I didn't really have space to do all this, so it's like, well, I've got the home gym, so I guess it's being done in here. It's just a garage gym. But it's really cold in here. I was hoping doing this was going to warm me up, but I should probably just go get a jumper. I swear some of these just don't fit. Actually gonna cry. Come on. Okay, right. Ta-da! Oh, sorry, Susie. I did show it on stream, but I didn't know where on Discord I should post it, so I sent you a picture of the janky-ass setup that I'm streaming here with the floating iPhone. I thought turd was one of those silly UK words. I mean, it is. It's not one that I think I use very often. Oh, really? Should remind people that I'm still here suffering, yeah? Oh no. Nightmare. Gonna have to put like a timer up for like my average, like, I don't know, like coins per minute. It's gonna be per hour, to be honest. I don't think I'm even doing one per minute. Getting attacked by tape here. I think this would be way more efficient if I pre-folded a load of this stuff. Maybe we'll stop and do that a second. Especially these. Yeah, I definitely need to get these numbers up, Sneaky. Especially if I'm going to Barcelona on Sunday. Saying that as well, I'd love to say that, oh, I can jump in and do this tomorrow, but actually tomorrow is such a busy day for meetings. It was basically today, and then I think Thursday's the next day I'm going to be able to do it after today. So we are definitely drafting in some help. I just wanted to at least get a bulk of... I'm stupid. What's going on? Come on. Quality control here, guys. Whew. If I lived nearby, I'd legit swim by it. No, I appreciate it. Ragewood actually said that he would consider it, but he's also on a week off today, so... This week. It is his week off. I think it's the first time that he's actually taken an actual week off since he's been at HH Gaming, so... Although he's spending his time sat in here. What did I just press? I somehow just closed the chat. Right, excellent. There we go. Okay. Go get me Greg's. That'd be great. I'm going to just put these in a bag so that they're separate. Ooh, did not mean to hit the floating camera. Probably fucked up the view on that now. Just headbutted the chat. No, it still looks okay. Yeah, great way to spend your week off. Pack some coins. Okay, let's fold some boxes. We've actually got one more of these already pre-folded, so do this one first. How long do you think it takes to swim across the ocean? I wouldn't swim. They got these amazing things these days called aeroplanes. If I keep the stream running, Rage would come over. Oh man. I think I'm getting slower. Come on. Yes. Yeah, this is the problem with having a hanging iPhone from the roof. Health and safety. He's getting his Crocs in sport mode. Nice. Yeah, Ragewood came over last week on Thursday. We went for lunch. It was cool. Do enjoy hanging out with him. Oh, Joy, I'm certain that that would be more efficient than what I'm doing. I'm running out of the ones that I've pre-folded, so I'm going to have to do something. Let's have a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've only done 25. Oh, okay. Yikes. It's sweet to say that I like hanging out with you. Oh, I do like hanging out with you. You're good fun. Yeah, this is a little bit slower than I thought it was going to be. I can't believe I've only done 25. That's so fucked up. I'm marginally disappointed in myself, to be honest. That's how long has that been? Hour and 20 minutes to do 25. That's yikes. How do I get this chat back up here? Ah, there we go. YouTube Studio, why are you not working? Won't be a second, guys. Do. Live. YouTube Studio, what are you doing? There we go. Alright, so 25 people are getting coins. Congratulations. Where's my recycling box? What's that? Jesus Christ. Did you have to, like, do the maths? It's pretty freaking depressing when you say that way. You finished top 25, dude, you are sorted. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm just gonna get like a production line, I reckon. I need my kids to come back from school. Alright, I've actually got some more of these which are folded. I'll be back in a second. Here's some I made earlier. A lie. My mum's folding them for me. Inchy good. Wasn't that Art Attack? Yeah. Oh no, was it Art Attack or was it Blue Peter? Good question. YST, if you actually fancy making like a guest appearance or something, we could do something on Thursday if you wanted. Come do like a special edition stream with me. Should we get a guest appearance of YST, guys? I say that he actually hates the roads round by my house though. I appreciate it, Rachel. I honestly think we'll be okay. I'm just incredibly slow at it. Yeah, we could do a gym session live. For every subscriber, I do a bench press. How about that? Bear in mind we are on YouTube and subscribers are free. Also, you guys can't even talk, I don't think, unless you're subscribed. YouTube Live's weird. Come on. Get this man to 2.5k subs, yeah. Just do a subathon. Why will that not go in there? How many subscribers am I even on this channel? I have no idea. You only just subscribed? Oh, thanks, Rachel. That's one bench press. Rose ran dancing like a horror maze. It's true, man. That box felt a bit weird. One bench press, please. Thank you. Do you want my other cup? I had coffee delivered to me. Yay! I didn't even drink that one. Thank you. Coffee! And it's warm. One bench press. So, all of the hundreds of done and completed coins are currently taking up my bench space. Otherwise I would love to. No, I'm joking. I'm going to move these down here. Right. Long live the coffee, hell yeah. Right. Let's try and make some progress. Felt alive. To be fair, I think YST, when you came over, it was night time, wasn't it? From memory. I think it was. Being a city boy, coming into the country. Yeah, also they turn the street lights off after a certain time at night. Just to make it harder for you. Oh, there is a train station just around the corner. Thing called Google Maps yet. I would worry as a passenger too, yeah. I don't know, man. Pete's got a lovely car. I like Pete's car. I'll be a passenger princess for you, Pete. I'll just sit in your car and handle the playlist. Oh, Pete is Rachel's fake name. Yeah, sorry. Leaked. Put my driver's cap on. Dude, that, yeah. See you later, YST. Appreciate you, dude. Simon and Rachel have got nice main roads. No dodgy country lanes. Simon wouldn't be able to get the Lamborghini down them anyway. Yeah, need need main roads for the Lambo. Simon has actually got a new car though. I haven't seen that one yet. Well, I've seen pictures. I haven't seen the actual car. You played Alpha 3, do you get one? Did you complete Alpha? If you got to level 151, then yes, absolutely. If you did not, then I'm afraid not. Not for this batch anyway. In future we're gonna be looking at different options, but there are some other coins that we're going to have produced, but these ones in particular are the ones for the people who got to level 150 and then competed in 151. And these are the coins. Then they come in this box. You open up, there's a letter from me, Simon and Sham. The logo. Nice little presentation box that you can keep it in. So our plan was to drive, I think, to Simon and Rachel's for the Christmas do, but Luke was going to drive. I don't know if you guys know, somebody drove straight into the back of Luke's car yesterday. So His car has been written off. Fortunately, I say fortunately, it was only him in the car, but it was only him in the car. It was not him and his kids. And he's fine. He's achy and stuff, but I don't think he's overly damaged. Yeah, I've seen the photos, like his car's like completely caved in at the back, so. Yeah, he was stopped at a roundabout, I think, or something like that. He was stopped waiting to go at a roundabout, and a car behind just drove straight into the back of him, like didn't even attempt to slow down or anything. But he is, he's had to go to the hospital this morning to get checked out because he's a bit battered. Oh, you're actually covering him, Pete. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I got a call at like 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon saying, yeah. Fortunate, as I said, like he's okay, but still, it's not a nice situation to be through. Doing the Dragonair stuff and post the raid stuff later. Yeah, nice. Hopefully he won't be too long, but obviously it depends what they want to do, because I think he feels a lot worse today than he did yesterday. It's probably just bruising and stuff. Obviously somebody hitting you at speed from behind when you're stationary. There's a reason they call it whiplash, right? Yeah, it really does. Do you know, I quite like him in the Godforge soundtrack playing. It's like listening to Christmas tunes while you're packing presents. I figured I could get away with this. Copyright free, right? I think it counts if you own the copyright for it. What's the worst part of the packaging part? Good question. It's probably getting these inside these. I'll be honest, the worst part in general is just it's really cold in here. So my hands are cold. But the worst part is that I can't do it faster to get you guys your coins quicker. There we go. That was a very political response right there. Can you tell that I've had PR training? I know, right? Well trained. Yeah. Our PR company would be proud of me for that response. Come on. We got there. So what are you guys most looking forward to about Godforge? Fillet steak for lunch? Ooh. I would love some fillet steak. That's actually a fair point. I haven't eaten today. I'd probably be faster. At least you can say that it gets... Yeah. I want to see pictures of everyone unwrapping these with care when they receive them. Oh, God. I'm trying to make sure that they're all coming and looking great. Just looking forward to playing the game. That's a positive. I was playing it over the weekend. It's actually really good. I'm really enjoying how polished it is right now. The step up between alpha and now is massive in terms of the amount of things that we're able to do. Because we got to the point now where I think Simon's shown it, where we're content locked. So it's just focusing on just polishing everything that's gone into the game. And I think coming from outside of the gaming industry and not really kind of seeing the whole, we've been saying since day one, when you're building a game, everything looks shit until it doesn't. Which is very hard to get across to people, but now it's getting to the point where it doesn't, and we're getting to see some of the really cool polish, like the lighting that Jerry's been working on, the clan boss coming in, a lot of the backgrounds and things like that, and it's just kind of jumping the quality up there. I've got it running on Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, I think it is, and yeah, it's looking really great on that phone. But now we've got the guys optimizing it so that we can get it looking that good on other devices as well. You made some game prototypes and began as cubes, yeah. It's kind of as well, getting that reflection, because a lot of, I guess it's obviously not very common to do what we're doing. How's the heat on the phones now? That's one thing. So we've actually got a team from Google who are in helping us. The heat on the phones comes from the fact of the poor optimization on phone. Your CPU's just working overdrive basically, and that's what's warming up the phone. That just comes from the fact that obviously the Alpha was a build designed primarily really for PC, because you've got to optimize all of the assets, and that's the stage of what we're doing now. So it's definitely improved from the Alpha, but it's not at the point where, you know, I would be happy to ship it right now. Are these coins for the first 1,000 people to clear 150? Yes. So during the Alpha, 1,053 people killed Fafnir on the final level. Killed him. Fought Fafnir. He was unkillable, but they basically logged scores on floor 151. We originally said it was going to be 1,000, but because only 53 people extra got there on the last day, we decided to just basically give everyone who got to floor 151 one of these coins. So I will show you a coin in a second if you haven't seen one, so you can have a look at what they are. Just let me finish this one. Making me hungry, Pete. So, let's have a look. I'll show you. So, I guess they're a little bit larger than a poker chip, but they're metal. This side, obviously, you've got Godforge, Fafnir's Bane, which is the kind of the title that got awarded to people who got that far, and then on the back is the Godforge logo. And if the light catches it right, you'll be able to see. But basically, this is enamel. So it's embossed with enamel. Really cool coin. Yeah. And then yeah, they come in these presentation cases or boxes. Can I get a banana to scale? I don't think I have a banana. I can give you an iPhone for scale. iPhone 17 Pro. That's the size of it. Someone's going to have fun getting that one out. That's tight. Apologise in advance for whoever's coin that is. That can be yours, Pete. It ain't coming out of there. His hands weren't enough for scaling. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it could be a really small bit, right? You got stuck on floor 142, that sucks. So close. I mean, in fairness, I got stuck for quite a while and then farmed overnight and got Zeus, and then I feel like as soon as you got Zeus, it was just like GG. Such a cool champion. I think he... I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these new legendaries that we've got going in there. I can't remember which one it was that I got stuck on. I think it was in the 130s. Maybe it was. Oh, really, Joya? That sucks. Do you not? I was going to say, did you not? Do you not like have a PC? I think the game just ran. It was optimized so much better for computers, especially during the alpha. It's something that literally the guys are working on day in, day out right now. Is optimization. It's actually one of the main reasons that we had to get to content lock, because the problem is it's impossible to optimize something when you keep adding new stuff into it. So whereas we've got to the point now where everything that's going into the game for launch is in there, bar some bits that we may sneak in there if we can, but that all depends on kind of progress and things like that. But the core, I guess, assets are in there. Don't have a PC. Oh wow. Pete offering his services. He actually helped me, to be fair. I was trying to beat Sham, and Pete helped me with my account. Just because I wanted to beat Sham. I didn't care about competing, I just wanted to beat Sham. actually really looking forward to hanging out with Sham and Simon next week. Obviously, I see Simon more often, but it's been probably 6 months, I guess, since I've seen Sham, so it's nice to hang out in person, especially because we're going to be in Barcelona. Yeah, Sham's in Korea right now. Him and Corey are in Korea. They're going to G-Star, which is a big gaming conference out in Seoul. Absolutely not, Rachel. And I tell you what, I've never met Mairead in person, so I'm super excited for that. But Rachel, we literally hung out like 2 weeks ago, in case you've forgotten. Because clearly I'm that forgettable for you. You are on my Instagram feed, a photo that we were literally together 2 weeks ago. But I'm super excited to meet Mairead for the first time as well, because she is awesome. I'm also very much looking forward to some of the downtime that we've got planned in Barcelona as well. We've got Simon's birthday present and things like that to do, which is going to be good fun. Who's Mairead? Mairead is Sham's wife. She is also a producer for Fateless, so she works with the team, keeping everything organised and running. So she works alongside our producers, and yeah, just does loads of stuff helping out with Fateless, keeping the teams functioning and running. Yeah, she's such a lovely human being, honestly. It's just so nice. And she puts up with Sham. Like, I say it a lot, but like, honestly, so much respect to Rachel, Mairead, anyone who supports us with this crazy endeavour, because the amount of time that we have to put in, I guess, to making it possible, and it would not be possible without the support systems that we have. And the people around us kind of putting up with the shit of us being in meetings until 2 in the morning and things like that. She is absolutely everybody's biggest cheerleader. Convention for Sham sounded cool. Yeah, honestly, so it's the first time that we've been to anything in Korea. Simon and I thought about potentially attending, but Simon was at Unwrap last week, which is the event that we do in Belgium with Howest, the school that we take interns in from. And we've got a very good connection with that school. And then we're in Barcelona next week because Simon, Sham and I have been invited to talk on stage to people upcoming in the Unity developer space about the story of building Fateless, which I will be honest is literally the worst possible thing that you could ask me to do. I hate speaking on stage. I love sharing our story, but talking on stage is really not my forte. But fortunately, doing it with Simon and Sham, it's usually very easy because both of them are so good at just kind of communicating, so I just get to sit there and look pretty. But yeah, it's cool to meet people from the industry and be able to kind of talk about the journey of Fateless. And as well as that is the other side of it, of all the stuff that goes on outside of doing these conferences, which is like the people that you meet, the meetings that you have, and is getting some in-person time as well, because when you work as a remote studio, it's difficult to kind of just get some downtime to just hang out and like not just focus on work, I guess. You'll do great, yeah. You're kind of speaking on stage, yeah, but it's different, isn't it? I'm in a cold room on my own. You guys are keeping me company. There's a camera on, but also we've got like what, 20 people here versus like hundreds of people at these events. It's scary. Thing is, everyone's super interested in what we're doing though, so we're, you know, again, it's probably the 5th time that I've said this today, but we're just in this incredibly fortunate position, not just from like a community standpoint, but from the industry, that people within the industry, when they've come in and they've gone into the gaming industry and they've gone and worked for big studios or studios that have got funding from you know, not the sources that we have, and they go down the very traditional route. The one thing that they're lacking is community. So everyone's so interested in how we went this route of, you know, building HH Gaming, building this community, and then founding a studio off the back of that. Everyone kind of wants to know how they do it. Yeah, you guys are absolutely flies on the wall. I've always said this, like, if you think about it, you work remotely from home. If somebody looks at you from the outside and they don't actually know you, what it is that you're doing or anything like that, walk into your house, it's just you talking at a square box. Like, if you had to try and explain that to somebody who wasn't, like, from Earth or whatever like that, you just sat talking to a square box. Definition of insanity. Are you guys even real? You could just be bots. Especially these days with the AI. Just AI chat. In which case I am literally sat here, or stood here talking to myself. Yeah, exactly, Sneaky. That's what I'm saying. How do you prove it? Like, how do you know that this isn't just a recording? How do you know I'm not AI? I mean, it'd be pretty shit AI. Let's face it, AI is way more advanced than what my skills are. They can't do it in the same way unless they have a community. Like, yeah, right. So I completely agree, but what I also think is that they can follow the principles of what we did, and rather than... So this is one of the biggest issues that I've always seen with the gaming industry, is that they spend all this money producing a game and then they hope that people are actually going to enjoy it. Whereas what we did, and what we're doing, is we know that there's an audience for these games, and we specifically look and work with content creators and other people in the space to build the type of game that, one, they would want to create content for, but the type of game that their audience would want to play. So, you're actually creating a game that's already got an audience there. And then the other thing is, sharing the journey with people, right? Because so many game studios, they'll say that, you know, oh, we're making a game, go silent, and 2-3 years later, hope that people are there ready to play it. I honestly think that this journey of bringing people along for the ride. Hello. I don't want that. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, my mum's just made me some food. I will take a break in a second and eat something, so I'm not eating today. Yeah. So there's elements to AI which I think are great, and I think it's a great tool. There's also elements to it that do make me sad, especially somebody who comes from, you know, the content creation space. It's just watering down the industry, and that is sad, because I think one of the biggest things, and you know, it does still show, you know, it's, people are getting sick of seeing the AI videos. That being said, the AI videos are getting much better now. Yeah, EPM equals CPM. Yeah. You didn't. Nubs, I didn't even see you. This is the first time I've seen you even comment, dude. How are you doing? What did you say? It's like I'm certain I would have noticed you if you said something. I'm gonna scroll back up through the chat. Sorry, Joya, that's really sweet. Thank you. I'm scrolling back up. I would have noticed if a wild Kevin appeared. I feel like that was your troll comment. Nice gym stuff in the back there, yes. Secretly a gym stream, right? This is the premise for it. It's just like warming people up. It's like, I'm going to do this, but then I'm going to become, you know, all else fails, I'll become a fitness influencer. I should put something on the screen up there. Maybe I'll put like Fateless videos or something. Still waiting for my bench press, yeah, shit. Hey. I mean, there's no weights on it, I need to put weights on it. I said 1 per subscriber. I think I've gone up 1 subscriber. I don't even know how to see on this, if I'm honest. It's like the first time in forever that this channel's actually had anything done to it, so. Shuma. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, it does fit. That one's going to be hard to get out of there. And the YouTube link on your Discord leads to a different channel. Do you mean on the Fateless channel, or? You watch the daily update on Gamescom. Oh, so I used to do vlogs and stuff of the events that we attended. The reason I started doing it was actually because when I was traveling away from my kids, they liked to keep up to date with what I was up to. But I do enjoy creating that sort of content, like behind the scenes stuff of the things that we do. It's something I'm definitely going to be doing more, because we've got some crazy events going on next year, especially. Like with the actual launch of the game and things, I want to document it. It's nice to be able to share it with you guys, but it's also nice to be able to look back on these things. Like when we went to Vegas and stuff, that was like literally one of my favourite trips. Me and YST talk about it all the time. Just because we just had so much fun, and being able to look back on those videos, it's just very cool. Mr. Sneaky, I'll have to disappear. Thanks. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping me company. Wouldn't mind vlogs like that from Barcelona. Yeah, one of the main things is that I don't really have like a camera, and I'm a bit perfectionist with this. YouTube channel. Yeah, that's not my channel. That's my name. It's not my channel. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll take some videos and just do like one recap video at the end of it in Barcelona, but the daily ones are fun, like when we're actually traveling. Right. How many have we done now? 1, 2. Take a guess. How many do we think that I've completed? Best guess in chat, come on. How long have I been doing this for? Rage would bang on there. Yeah, 40. We've done 40. If I can get to 53, then I'm starting to dent into the 1,000 that need doing. Currently we're still in the overdraft. So 13 to go. Got on faster, I think. To be honest, the time's going quite quickly. It's quite nice just chatting. You guys are making this possible. You've been counting. Pete's got like a tally. Get something to eat. So my mum literally just brought me some chicken and rice. So I will eat in a second. Because I have not eaten today. Yes. She's also folding boxes for me. These ones. Because they're just a pain. They come completely flat packed. So she's in the other room folding boxes for me. Teamwork. Coins have indeed arrived, yes. I am packaging them, attempting to package them, and get them all shipped out as quickly as I possibly can. Would you like to see them? Yeah, absolutely packed with love, care and attention. Here we go. Just for King. Let's open OBS so I can actually see. Then, so we have Godforge, Fateless Bane, coin, and then the enamel backing to it, which we'll try and catch the light on, just so you can see kind of how that looks. Doesn't pick it up that nicely in the camera, but I mean, it kind of does. Very, very cool coin. Yeah, honestly, they look great. Really happy with how they've come out. But it's now a case of getting them packaged and shipped out to you guys. So they come in these boxes with a nice little letter from me and Sham and Simon. And I'm trying to get them done as quickly as I possibly can. Hey, you are more than welcome. Honestly, this is the least that I can do for the fact that you guys kind of smashed the alpha, blew away all expectations that we had from that event. Yeah, this is our way of, you know, thanking the community for getting us to where we are now. Yeah, I did suggest that I would do it as like a 24-hour stream, but I think the problem is I've also got other responsibilities, be that kids and 2 businesses to run. But I will get them done as quickly as I can. Eat, yeah. Right. Let me put add text. Okay. Be right back. Burp. There we go, nice. Right, I will be back in just a moment, guys. I appreciate you keeping me company here. I'm gonna go grab something to eat quickly, so I'll be back in like 5 minutes. dun, dun. Right, back. Oh, sorry. I did not even see that message. Okay. Put the coin on the mat. Yeah, about that. Okay, I'm back now anyway. Let's have a look. Okay. First things first. Gloves! Somebody asked earlier what's the hardest part? Putting the gloves on. Fuck, come on. It was fuel. I can't actually get this glove on. It was very quick fuel. There's something going on here. Right. Hands are just like, we are not going back in them. Don't worry about the gloves. Love some skin on mine. Nice. It's mainly the fingerprints, right? I don't want fingerprints all over people's coins. I'm trying to keep them pristine. That one went on. Think about you guys. Can't wait to meet you in Vegas. Yeah, man. Honestly, Vegas is gonna be sick. Planning big things for that event. It's gonna be great. Adhocs, how we doing, man? Should do some lap pull downs. Yeah, maybe. It's tempting. I need to warm up a bit. It's so cold. Does that work, does it? That's probably actually not a bad idea, because my hand does not want to go into this glove. You can tell that I work on a computer for a living. Right, whatever. Okay, I think I need to get more of these out. Restock. Sorry, headbutting the camera again. Okay. Dropping stuff everywhere now. Jumping jacks to get you warm. Yeah. Did all the coins come in one box? How much do you think they weigh together? No, they are in boxes of 200. And how much they weigh together? Christ, I don't know. A lot. Yeah, so these are bags of 50. I think. Hey, thank you. Oh wait, Nico. Just the true basement goblin, dude. I can't wait to see you again soon. Like, my family are good, thank you. But yeah, no, I've been like probably 2 years now trying to like get in really good shape. So nearly there, getting there, I guess. But yeah, compared to where I was like 2 years ago, it's like night and day. So when I was in Vegas, like seeing myself on all the videos, it's just like, okay, I need to do something. So but yes, yeah, so started eating right. I basically live on chicken and rice, and I have my own gym, and yeah, just try and be healthy. Round as a shape's true, it's true. I think one of the biggest things, and you know, we just did this event with Safe in Our World about the mental health in video gaming, and one of the biggest things that I found is cooped up inside all of the time. It's really bad for your mental health. So doing this job in general, like the work that we do, is incredibly bad for your mental health. So if I could at least be as physically fit as I possibly could, then hopefully it would reflect into you know, my ability to kind of do this job as well. And I do genuinely think that it has helped. It's like, people aren't joking when they say that like going to the gym is like genuinely good for your mental health, as well as your physical health, and I do honestly believe that. So especially, like, I'll be honest, for me, somebody who, although I'm not in front of the camera all the time, when you do look back and see yourself on videos and stuff like that, if you're not, I guess, confident as some people are, or happy about how things that some you are much nicer now. That's true. I am a little bit less of an asshole. There's less of me though, right? I think it's just scaled down a bit. That's all. No, but I do think in general that I'm happier now. I mean, obviously, for those who are aware of like the journey that I've had myself, I went for a pretty shit time a few years ago. So, but yeah, I think like in general, being active and kind of working on myself has helped a little bit anyway. Sham helps as well. Whenever we go on trips, Sham gets me in the gym. it helps that not only is Sham incredibly gifted at his job, he's also a yoga instructor, a rock climbing instructor, and all-round incredible motivator. So I can remember when we were in Germany at Gamescom, and Sham had me in the gym doing yoga stretches, and Molly walked in, and then she was just like, okay, and just walked out again. It's like, all right. Me and Sham just doing our thing. Need to lose some serious weight, you look like a stereotypical American. I think the thing is, like, if you're happy with how you are, that's fine. I mean, I lost a lot of the general weight, so I've been trying to work on my strength and stuff, and that's obviously why I'm lifting weights and stuff. But a lot of the actual weight that I lost was by getting a treadmill at home, and I've got a computer set up on it. And basically what I worked out is that it was about 7 or 8 hours per day I was in meetings. And I was just sat down the whole time. So over the past 2 years, my rule has been, if I'm in a meeting, I just take it on a treadmill. Not running, just walking. So I took my average steps per day from like 800 to, 15 to 20,000 steps a day. And immediately, as well as obviously eating healthy. And it's one of the main things as well is because of how busy I am, I just buy meal preps. Basically, I have my meals prepped and try and make healthy choices. The thing is, I really fucking like food. Love food. So any excuse to eat out and go for nice meals, I do that. But then just on general, like normal day-to-days, I basically live off like chicken and rice. There's no point in being miserable. Absolutely love going out for meals. Yeah. See, we went out for lunch the other day, didn't we, Pete? Ragewood drove over and we went out for lunch. But the thing is, I guess it's everything in moderation, right? That being said, Unbound, don't go starting no diets before Vegas, man, because we're going to go out for some good food there. I can't wait for that. No offense to you, people that complain then work on their issues to better. Did I miss something there? Yeah. But RMD, people struggle with too much to fully enjoy or fix ourselves. Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would never tell anyone to do anything that they didn't feel comfortable doing. Ad hocs, Thanks so much, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Keeping me company. Food at Costco. Dude, Costco's the shit, man. Love Costco. Come on. Woo! So OCD. Like, it's not straight. You can come be the little elf, yeah. Hey, I did that one well. We got one little crease. I'm getting better at this. Your rates are free. They're my favourite kind of rates. Ones that don't cost money. Ironically, it's the same as my rates. Yeah, Unbound, some of the bosses are looking so good. I can't wait for us to show off some more of them. Before I go, someone play Pokemon Vegas. Oh dude, that would be cool. We just play a game of poker and only use the Godforge coins. Oh yeah, dude. By the time we get to 900, I'm just going to be like doing these in my sleep. Yeah, poker with your coins, yeah. I do feel like those coins are going to be like almost a sign of being like, I guess, a part of the journey from the start. Like, I want to see in like 5-6 years time, somebody comes to the Fateless convention and they bring these coins with them. Get into the VIP section or something like that just because you got one of these coins. It would be very cool if they ended up like the Black Lotus. Who knows, right? Whew. We're getting there. There's quite a few of these which don't have the cover on them though. Yeah, imagine somebody wins it off you. I'll just walk in with my... Oh, yeah, that's fair. Joya gets VIP access anyway, come on. For the Fateless convention, I bring a box just to get it signed. That'd be cool. I tell you what, maybe I'll do that. Like, I think we'll probably have a spare. Why don't I take a couple of these to Vegas, to Barcelona, and get Simon and Sham to sign them. That could be a nice giveaway that we could do. If I haven't got these ones, I have definitely got some of the sample ones. I just don't know how many boxes I've got. Be pretty cool to do like a... get the signatures on there. In like a metallic pen or something. Yeah, I need to check actually. I think that's actually a very cool idea. I get one of the sample coins that doesn't have the title on it. Godforge is going to be the biggest game on early access. I think this is going to be the most sophisticated company out there. I hope so. The problem is, right, it's marketing. We just don't have the marketing budgets that big studios have. I think if we could reach more people and kind of tell them the story of what we were doing or what we are doing, we'd be in a far stronger position. But that's why we're just going to have to be very clever about how we do things, how we take it to market, and play to our strengths. We know that our launch isn't going to be like, oh, instantly we've got 1 million players playing every single day, but we can build up to that. We had like 35,000 people playing in the alpha, which is a great start, honestly. It's just kind of reaching outside of that that's the goal now. And I think a lot of people, I think in total now we've got, I want to say about 60,000 people signed up for early access. So that's double what we had in the alpha, which is crazy, right? You're reaching 60, dude. You're a legitimate YouTuber now. The man who said that he didn't want to be a content creator, then completely smashed our alpha. The thing is, right, people always say, like, I mean, they don't say, but if you think about it, 60 subscribers, that's 60 people who have actively made their choice that they want to watch your videos. Alright, that's a lot of people. Well, the first Alpha 1, there was 5k. 5k was the limit for Alpha 1, just because we didn't know if the servers were going to blow up. So we were like, okay, we'll limit it to 5,000. And then I think we slowly added a few extras in, because we added the content creators as well. So I think we ended up with about 5,600 in Alpha 1. Alpha 2, can't remember, it was about 20,000, something like that. And then Alpha 3, obviously there was the full force of everybody wanting to come in. So, but yeah, I think in total unique accounts on Alpha. I tell you what, I wasn't even thinking about it. Look how neat that is. Getting better at this shit. Woo. I was joking, but maybe I have got a future working at Amazon. I think I wouldn't be fast enough. I'd probably get sacked. Yeah, honestly, so this is like one thing that I struggle with, because as I said, like, so next week we've got to do a whole presentation. I say presentation, we're literally on stage telling the story of Godforge in front of, you know, probably a couple of hundred people. That sounds terrifying to me. Fortunately, I'm with Simon and Sham, and they both do very well at public speaking. I've done it before, and I think there was probably 60 people in the crowd when we were at Pocket Gamer, but that was like a fireside chat, they call it. We just kind of sat on a panel chatting and being asked questions, and that's like a lot more chill. Oh, 100%. I would get very, very bored very, very quickly if I didn't have you guys doing chatting to me. The time's actually flown doing this today. I thought it was gonna I thought I would be hating this by now, but it's actually really nice just sort of chilling out, chatting to you guys. If you've got any questions, like, feel free to shoot. Like, anything about the game, anything about Fateless, anything personal about Simon and Sham that you want to know. Obviously, I think at this point you guys probably know as much about the game as I do, in terms of, I mean, obviously I played it, whereas you guys haven't, but, you know, we're pretty open about what's going on with it. Got a head to work, fortunately. Well, I appreciate you being here helping, and I'll probably still be here when you get back, doing the night shift. What's my favourite colour? Good question. So, very good question. Shit. I don't know. I like different colours. Like, I'm really liking the green on this Apple Watch this year. I had the orange one before, like the strap. Really like that. It's like a lime green. We'll go with that for now. I like standout accent colours, because otherwise I just tend to wear just black or plain clothes. Simon's favourite colour, genuinely no idea. I would take a guess and say like blue. What? It's always interesting opening up questions for people, but I think the thing is, like, most people just want to know about the game, and that's fine. You are, Pete. Ooh. I'm not giving anything away about lore. And I tell you why, it's probably not even that I can't. It's more that Aaron has put so much craft into the lore and the story. I want you guys to experience it for the first time when you actually get to play it. It's actually the reason, I don't know if you guys know or paid attention, but it's one of the biggest reasons that we didn't do like what you would have like as a standard alpha or beta test of the game, and it's why we created the tower, is because we've got this incredible story which has been crafted with cutscenes and everything. But if we gave that to you in alpha, when it actually went live, it'd be like, oh, let's just skip through this, the story doesn't matter. But what we wanted to do was create an experience when the game actually goes live that is fresh. You know, you spend time listening, finding out about the story and not rushing through the game, and actually experiencing it. And as somebody who, like myself, I don't usually watch cutscenes. I don't really enjoy lore in games. I actually really enjoy what they've created for this one. So I think it's going to be something very special in the space. And the art style of the cutscenes is so cool. So Mike and Aaron have been working really hard on that, and those guys are actually going to be working together on the art book as well, or they are already working on the art book. So the story, the vibe of that is all going to carry over into the art book, which you guys are going to be able to have yourself as well. Do I have a personal favourite hero in the game? So, just from the design perspective, only because I really enjoy tank characters, King Arthur's my favourite, because I love his massive shield. That being said, I haven't actually played with him, because he wasn't in the alpha, and he is in build, but I don't think his animations are in. So I do have access to the game. I can play test it. But it's still getting polished, and last time I checked, King Arthur wasn't ready, but I want to see how his abilities and stuff are. That being said, I also really like some of the skeleton models and stuff like that. They're very, very cool. I like the personality in them. I feel so awkward asking the question about the game of Fateless because I don't want to spoil the fun. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the thing is as well, like, although I do get involved in like the day-to-day stuff, my job at Fateless is not on the actual game. My job at Fateless is to run the company, right? So. So my strengths are not necessarily in the game design. You know, I'm definitely not a game developer or anything like that. So I wouldn't pretend that is even my expertise. So I love sitting in the meetings and hearing what the guys are working on and giving my feedback based on, you know, being a player of these types of games. But the fundamentals of actually creating it, you know, that's why we've got such an amazing staff of experienced people who have kind of been there and know what it takes to take a game to market. So obviously, it's good to be able to give my opinion, but at the same time, it's great to just kind of let those guys cook and, you know, create this amazing game. I've literally down to my last one in this bag. Whew. I think, looking at the time, so my kids are going to be finishing school in half an hour, so I'm going to get this one done. I will probably wrap up the stream for today. May come back later, but if not, I'm probably planning on doing this again all day on Thursday. That being said, we're going to try and get as many of these done in the past, between now and then anyway, because on Sunday we are flying out to Barcelona, so I would love to get all of these 1,000 done this week so that you guys can start receiving them. But I'm going to do as many as I can on stream, just because it's nice to kind of sat and chat. Unbound, honestly, like, I feel so underqualified to be sat in the same room as some of these people. Like, they are absolutely incredible. They've worked on games which I've grown up playing, and, you know, to listen to them talk about these stories about, you know, when they were working on X, Y, and Z, and, you know, how they went and produced, like, you know, just one example, and Jerry gets mentioned a lot because, I mean, he's a massive name in the industry. But Gears of War, you know, Jerry literally did all the camera work and things like that for Gears of War, and he's now working on our game. It's wild. Like, how am I sat in the same room as these people? And that's just one person, you know. You've got, like, Joel, who worked on EverQuest. You know, all of the guys that worked on, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. You've got people who worked on Need for Speed. You know, it's just, like, wild. Right, let's find some more coins. Oh, they're here. Well, that was short-lived. Yeah, Aaron's another one, right? Aaron worked on New World. If you go back to the early days on the HH Gaming channel, Paul, which kind of became Paul's channel in the end, but Paul and I literally started that channel with a podcast specifically around New World. It was a game that, you know, him and I were playing a lot of at the time, and now we've got Aaron on the team, who was, you know, one of the lead writers on New World. It's insane. It's a shame for New World, though. Obviously, the news that the game's being shut down, which is very, very sad. But I guess such is what running an MMO is like, I guess. Just going to tidy up a bit and then pack up for now and sort the kids out after school, and then come back to this later. Right, guys, first batch down. Thank you so much for keeping me company through this. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'll be doing as much as I can on stream. I think it's fun. It's nice to share this part of the journey with the community as well. You get to see the more tedious side of running these sort of events and the things that we have to do to put these together. But really appreciate you keeping me company. Yeah, I'll see you guys very soon.